Wow, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm rosboundy psychic medium bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And I've had a wonderful sleep in. I did let you know the other day, yesterday morning I think it was, that I may be a little late or early or whatever because I'm honouring my body and letting it sleep to when it wants to, when I can do that, which this morning I could do that. So I only woke up at 8:15. So there you go. I wasn't going to be at 8 o'clock. Let's go over to the cards because they're very interesting ones this morning. Well, they're always interesting the way that these spreads fall. So here we go. And what we've got, oh, excuse me, froggy in the throat. I am having a coffee at the same time, you see. You've got to have your first coffee in the morning, don't you? Right, so here we go with the, I just realised I'm not quite centred in my little round circle, but it doesn't matter, does it? Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti as per usual with the expanded edition in hand. We have got a card from that area. We've got the home in the house in the home space. We've got the young lady as the theme for the day today, and she was in the home spot. Anyway, yeah, she was in that spot yesterday. So anyway, she's the theme for the day today, and we've got the compass in the workspace for that energetics. And here is our wisdom for the day is fortune favours the brave. So just be in that energy of being brave. Even and I'd almost suggest, the fake it till you make it, but no, don't do that. Step into the energy and really feel it. When you start to feel anything that feels like fear or just a bit scared or just wondering or, those sorts of iffy moments, be brave. Fortune favours the brave. Take that step and really shift into that energy of being brave. Okay, so that's what we've got for the day today with our wisdom. Going to zoom into our main spread so that we can see them more closely. So for Fiona, who is wonderfully doing the numerology, what we have is card 4 is the home house card that is in the home space. So card 4, card 29 for the young woman, and card 42 for the compass. And whether Fiona is wanting to do the aces as a one, that's up to her. You may like to yourself. It's very easy to do numerology. You just add up the numbers from wherever you see them, as in the single digits. So it's 4, 2 plus 9 plus 4 plus 2. You bring it down to a single digit so that what you have is between the 1 and 9, so that's the final number. Okay, that's something that it'd be lovely to have Fiona on as a guest, or to be able to show us how she does the numerology and what each means as far as each of those numbers and the energetics of it. I could, but I'm not an expert in it. Another woman who I really love to watch as well is Lynn Buzzertill. She's a superb expert in the numerology field. Okay, let's get back to the theme for the day is the young woman. So we're taking some time to reflect. We're bringing in that feminine energy so that what we're doing is that more moon energy, the yin, the moon, I'm just trying to think of the goddess that's mostly related to that, and I can't think of it. Can't think of the name. Corinna, good morning. Do you know anything about the goddesses and their names and the energetics that each of them holds? I did know in my younger years, I did some study around those goddesses, and we all embody energies from each and every one of those aspects of spirituality. And I know I dipped into them. Yeah, take some time to reflect, or maybe even learn a little bit more about what is the energies of the feminine gods, goddesses. Look at this, that is the beautiful rose in her hand. That bloom is at its beginning. So even though it's been cut from the bush, it's going to be still continuing to bloom out and be its fullness of beauty and benefits. You know, the perfumes do, I think they do still develop even if they're in a vase of water. Um, I'd have to actually have someone confirm that, but it's the softness, the gentleness, the caring, that is the nurturing aspects of womanhood, of feminine energy. Even the male, the man, can hold some feminine energies within them. In that caring and nurturing, we do have a balance of the masculine, feminine within us. So we're having that step into the feminine side today. So as you're moving around doing what you're doing, certainly do touch on that more feminine aspect of what you are experiencing so that you can bring more of what is that gentle side forward. I'm feeling it is that gentle touch needing to be the predominant aspect of how you behave and do what you do today, and even how you understand and feel what you feel from that feminine aspect. Okay, even you men, as far as that goes too. Okay, and she is looking at the home space, so bringing in that importance of what our house and our home is, because this is in the home space, the energetics of that this morning. And oh, excuse me. And Corinna has responded with Kuan Yin. Yes, Kuan Yin might be very appropriate as far as the goddess energy. Let's you take on that energy of Kuan Yin for today. One of the more Indian goddesses from memory, and I agree with you, Corinna. I don't retain a lot of information that I can recall either, so I fully understand that. The more this is going grey, the more that's happening. But hey, that's what being alive is. It's experiencing all aspects of the stages of what we move through. And yes, but do work with goddesses at times. Absolutely, that's the pace and the way that I move through life is when there is a need, that energy will show to be worked with, and the presence of those energies do certainly come into the day at those, whatever time, whatever is happening. I do, yes. Perfect timing for everything. And here we have in our home, the house and the home space. I love this little house, the way that Chiro has depicted it, because it is like fairy tale almost. It's that not quite gingerbread, not quite old Mother Hubbard. It's a combination of all the nursery rhymes, fairy tales, and that we have in our hearts, I'm sure, for a lot of us, this gorgeous little storytelling type of a house. And what is the story that this is showing us is the gate is open and it's welcoming. The door is front and center. We've got these plenty of rooms. You can imagine that it feels like there is room for everyone to be able to come in and visit, to maybe make it their home, or it is their home. Here is that gorgeous little space, cottage garden each side, that type of garden, I presume, whatever you want to make it. So what we're getting here is having that, what I'm feeling is that invitation, that is the hospitality. So if you can throughout your day today and you have the opportunity, ask some friends over for a coffee, or go and visit some of your friends for a cuppa. Be in that sense of connection with others and really getting to know them a little more deeply. I'm feeling that more intimate space of friendship with this today. And, how we are wanting to really structure our spare time, the times that we like to use for interacting with other people, aside from just those that are our absolute close family, our children and our partner, whether it's husband and wife or whatever construction our family is. This feels to me more like it's that inviting friends in for visits and really nurturing that is your friendship base. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for this today. It's those lovely chats and coffees and teas and getting together with friends. in the home space, that it is that feeling of in the home space. So almost it's like, oh, I've got to keep the house clean and tidy up and do all sorts of things before I invite my friends in. It's not necessarily that. It's that is inviting them to what is your home, not the showpiece, but your home. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with that combination. And then we come across to our compass that's in the workspace. So there's that sense of needing to recalibrate, redirect, find your pathway that is within your workspace. So there's something that may be changing, or that you're needing to just shift a bit of an angle of what you're focusing on. I do feel this is more to do with that focus on what you are doing so that you are following the plan. You are able to track your pathway through the map of what you're doing. So I'm feeling that it could be to do with refining what your systems are if you follow a standard operating procedure type of method within your business or your work, if you're part of that process. I'm also feeling that maybe it is that needs to be tightened up. If you haven't got one already, that probably is the message that you need to start mapping out what are the standard operating procedures, so that anyone that comes in to your workspace and your business can follow the process, that it is standardized, so to the point that you know what may be the next step in a procedure and an end result that you're needing to have that's the same every time. You know what I mean? So it's not the absolute rules, but it's just an operating procedure. And I'm feeling that we need to have this as part of our map of processes, so that you can have those little waypoints marked on your map, so you know, well, I'm up to this, the next step is we need to go in that direction. Map reading, it is a lost art from using compass that we used to be taught when I was at school. We have GPS and Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever map that's electronic now. It takes the effort out of doing the map reading. Even in the cars, we follow our map, you know, the Siri or whoever it is that you're having guide you in the maps to, you know, you turn left and she speaks to you and all that sort of stuff. I really think that it's getting down to you nutting out for yourself what your direction is, what your road is that you're traveling in your workspace, making those decisions, you doing that. I mean, yes, there can be assistance from the AI tools that we have now, but I think it's letting us know that we need to still have that basic understanding of that, and if we've got more of an understanding, that's good, but we need to get back to that is the source way of reading our map, and we need to understand what is the source, you know, that basis of where we start from as to where we're going to as that goal next. I hope that was all understandable. Okay, so I've got a thumbs up there from, I presume it's Corinna. I've only got Corinna commenting right at the moment. So wonderful to have you there too, Corinna. Thank you. So if you are feeling a sense that you've sort of lost a direction, chat with your friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever you have as that connection as friendship, and really think about what we're doing as our source, as where we start our journey from, where we've come from our home space, and where we're moving it to in our workspace. It really is knowing where we're grounded as far as each moment in that sense of ourself, our inner map that is us, if you understand that. Hopefully you can. If not, ask your spirit guides. Ask those angels, even the goddesses, the gods. Connect in with all that is and take that step moving forward and reaching your destination each step of the way. Because once we're in that, you know, we reach a destination of a waypoint, we still are continuing a journey. Remember, there's not ultimately an end goal in anything. It is the journey that is important. Okay, So hopefully that does sum up those for you in an understandable way. Take the cards that you see there in that spread and feel into them your own interpretation. What do you feel as you see them first up? Then really sit with it with your spirit guides or angels giving you a bit of a hint. Just allow the energies to coalesce, so to speak, and give you the messages that are specifically yours, because they will do that when you allow them to. Okay, ask them in and give them permission to let you know what you need to know, and thank them once you've finished, because I'm forever grateful for the help that is given all the way through. And as I've seen and reflecting back on my life, where they've been present all the time, really. We just don't have that conscious awareness, and we don't always ask consciously, but we certainly can ask consciously. We certainly can be more aware as we move through each and every day. Okay, so thank you for having Corinne for me. Thank you for having me, Corinna. Thank you everyone that does watch, even replay. I know there'll be many watching replay because I was very late to my usual allotted time. I'll try to be around the 8 o'clock when I can, but I am still moving through with honouring my body to allow me to sleep in when I need to. My body needs the rest. I'm going to do that because it's one of those things. Our health is important. And at times it does get to a point where you really do need to rest and let your body guide you, which is what I'm doing when I can. The volunteering days, they have a set time of starting. So I'm trying, I will be trying to get this done before those days, on the Tuesday, Wednesdays, before the 8, before the 7:30, I'm hoping. But I'm trying not to push my body into waking up too early if it's not really, if it's really not letting me. I'm not forcing things, okay? Our hearts are important. Mine has become very important to me. Thank you very much. There we go. And Corinna, a great comment. I do need to remember to ask consciously. Thank you, Roz. Yes, because it brings our senses to that heightened awareness of their presence, and that's why. And doesn't the energy feel so much more vibrant and alive when you know that they are with you because you've asked? It really does make a difference. And sometimes it can take practice to get that more consistently into action, that we remember to ask, and it doesn't have to be anything big deal like huge prayers or anything to invite them in. You just say, thank you for being with us, Kuan Yin. Can you be with me today? Or whichever you choose, as far as whether it's a deity or whether it's just your guiding spirits. I just tend to go, okay, come on, team. What can I do here? I am that casual with that connection at times, because the source, it is within you right from the start anyway. We just need to be consciously aware. Okay, hopefully I didn't whisper that and that you heard it. Thank you so much for being here, especially Corinna. Thank you. You've been here through the whole session. Thank you. And for any who are watching replay, it'd be lovely to have you put the hashtag replay. And if you do need the more detailed and personalised readings, I have put the link in the Facebook page. And I think it does go to the YouTube chats in there somewhere. And it's in the mytimetv.live page, because it doesn't automatically go into the profile, I don't think. Even though my profile now is a professional one, I'm trying that out. Thank you. Keep being the best you that you can be, and definitely take those moments in your waypoints to invite spirit with you. Namaste.